Well, hello there, everyone. It's Liam Carson here. It's the final 2 episodes of My Hero Academia Vigilantes of Season 1. So, yeah, it's going to be very interesting to conclude things and see how, I guess, we might set up for Season 2. But it has been a very, very enjoyable journey. Of course, was always going to feel weird jumping into this kind of sector of My Hero Academia prior to what we know in the present day with Deku, Bakugo, etc., etc. But it's been really, really great. I mean, especially with the main trio of characters, they've had really great personalities that have differed, and they've all felt really, really fresh, and they've all felt really enjoyable. And, you know, even the threat, especially with what we now know to be Knuckle Duster's daughter, yeah, it's just been very, very great, and the constant battles that our main 3 vigilantes have had to deal with over the course of this season have been really, really great. So really bizarre at some points, but nothing you know, you can really, really complain about, because they've been very enjoyable. So it's been very, very fun stuff, and again, I am very excited to see how we will end things with Season 1. So yeah, but of course stakes are going to be high when it comes to, of course, this finale. So yeah, Hachiska, of course, as I've mentioned, the daughter. Well, it's not technically her, as we found out in the last episode, because it seems like there is a invasion of the body snatchers situation going on. But of course, the physical entity is going to be Knuckle Duster's daughter. So whereas the mental state is not that. Yeah, so it's going to be very interesting to see how we will resolve things, because it's either going to be very, very traumatic or happy ever after. Wouldn't necessarily say ending, because we do have a Season 2, but it will be a good conclusion. That's the other option. So why don't we get into the first of these 2 episodes then? It's episode number 12 of My Hero Academia Vigilantes. Let's go.
Where are you? What? You fought a villain?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Oh, it's a shame I couldn't be there. Oh no!
For backup.
Hey, Makoto! I flew out here the second I heard there was an incident in Naruhata.
Boss! Perfect timing. I have a job for you.
Our hero.
Oh boy. Right. Guess that's my life now.
The show will
Suck it
go
up.
on. We just need
Get out! It's your mic! I went home and got it! This is what she
Aww.
uses when she's putting on her live shows. And when there's a villain incident, she uses it to direct the crowd to safety.
Good
You're great at
thinking
stuff like
there
this.
from
That's a
Koichi.
big ask all of a sudden.
Yeah. Yeah! Hey!
Hey. She said that without any kind of, like, I guess, aggression. It was more cute, wasn't it?
What is this about?
There's been a sudden change in your wife's condition, sir. We
Oh,
need
I
you.
understand. Thanks for the update. Her family will be there soon.
Are you gonna drag her kicking and screaming?
It is in my throat, and I kind of feel like I need to use the bathroom.
That.
No, I meant that more in an emotional way, you know? I came on stage because of all the jumping and stuff. Dixon line up at the edges of the crowd, okay? You guys are awesome.
Love it.
So if anyone else has to go to the bathroom,
Plus, he's
or
just
if you notice you're not feeling well
beaming
anyway,
with energy, literally. She's really killing it.
Another panic? No, that's just an audience cheering. The
You
show
know-
goes on, huh?
Yeah.
She was singing at the event. I take it you're a fan then? Well,
Is he
you
just
can catch your
bantering with
shit
this
another time,
villain?
I guess.
Oh no. Oh shit. Too late.
Can it be like B-user? Your host organism's brain and your swarm of parasites interact and give rise to a new composite personality.
Shit.
But once you shoot yourself up with trigger and start losing
Oh
your
my.
psychological grip.
Life when you're barely part of it.
Tamo, I am your father, and
It's
you will.
always like this with you.
Oh.
This is why your mom's the one who deals with you.
And this is why he has to save her.
You're always nagging.
Uh-oh.
Can't let her.
They're the worst.
Oh, no. So,
Would you just piss me off?
I know, Tamo.
shit.
Let it out. We
Was
never
she
have
the
talked
previous bee? Queen bee?
When we did, I didn't know she had that card to play. Who'd have thought we'd choose the same weapon?
Yeah.
She's got smarts.
Just like dear old dad.
That's my little girl.
You already went through the last batch I gave you? Using it every day will screw up your brain.
Oh
careful,
my
Last time I
god.
checked, you're not my doctor.
Hey, fair point. Not my job to pry.
I have
Shit.
another ask.
Go ahead and shoot.
On the stun gun.
Yeah. Oh.
Huh?
Oh,
Even
we're
for
seeing
me,
that
that's a
bug.
first.
Yeah. Very interesting to see Giran back again. So much flair. Love it. Pop did it! Good on Pop! And everyone else, of course. But yeah, this was a big moment for Pop, and she shone.
Daddy'll support you the whole way.
Shit.
You keep playing that lame-ass daddy card and see if anyone cares.
Shit.
Oh, don't be like that, Tamo. You should ignore
Well, that's
what
it,
those
though.
bees in your
Hachisuka
head try
can
to
just-
tell you, 'cause there's no use denying
Yeah.
it.
Could just be disregarded. He's trying to speak to Tamaro. Oh my god. Shit. I mean, that's it though. How do you, like... This might be the only way he has to... He can bring the queen out.
I guess she's not blood, but all I did was bark like a scared dog. I did everything wrong and couldn't even move a muscle.
That's why it's an emotional moment for him.
That's the day I lost my baby girl. But things are different now.
He has the chance to
I'll
recover.
Step over the lines are the ones we love most. The basic principle remains the same. Just take a step and strike.
Yep. One step, strike.
I won't let you go! If you want to keep that heart beating, it'll need a shock. Same thing I did to save my own life. But I've got bad news.
Damn.
See.
Yeah, turned it into...
I'm not gonna let you.
Oh, shit.
This is it, B. Queen Gears fast.
Almost scared to ask, but what are you gonna
like a
do with
defib.
something like that?
There we go.
Sometimes we stop hearts, and sometimes we start them.
Oh.
All right, you got it.
Your mother's waiting.
She's gonna wake up, surely. Otherwise, it's just gonna be really heartbreaking. I just love how he's catering to that criminal.
That didn't suck! It was
That-
incredible!
That didn't suck.
The same thing happened in the mass villain outbreak the other day. Multiple people testified they were stung by a flying insect.
Data. Data is key.
Oh, shit.
Data on us, the many reduced to one.
Well, that's great. That's beautiful.
Whatever.
Great. Foy. Oh boy. Well, yeah, that is fun. So, oi, but yeah. I don't know what's going to happen with Tamao because, I mean, yeah, we got to see that kind of we got to see the bug that was in control, didn't we? It was, you know, just really gnarly. So yeah, And it was just really, really messed up. The way that, again, the way that he had to pull out that bug and all of that, and how that thing has basically been controlling Tamao for, well, I guess ever since she, because there is such a regret when it comes to Knuckle Duster about letting her go and all of that. So yeah, and I'm guessing that, well, we did see that. I guess the previous user as well. We saw the eye patch and whatnot. So yeah, but yeah, so yeah, it does scream ominous as well when it comes to the fact that, of course, one of the bees managed to escape and all of that, and yeah, so I don't know if he's gonna be, I guess, the king bee, queen bee. I mean, he's a guy, so yeah, but I mean, the previous one has like, long live the queen, right? So yeah, but yeah. I really, really loved the focus again on Knuckle Duster. I mean, this whole arc is just really great, especially when you've got to consider the fact that it's going to be a very emotional bit, and there's even something that's happened to the mom, seemingly. I mean, obvious. Well, a changing condition, that could be good, that could be bad, but I'm just sensing it's going to be the latter. So yeah, but yeah, it's so difficult as well, because it was just really, really rough stuff when it came to confronting your own daughter, but it's not your daughter at the same time. So do you go all out and all of that? And yeah, but of course you gotta beat that bug out of her and all of that. And yeah, well, she even made her own mind up about, well, you know what, I'm just gonna switch to the next one. So as far as she was concerned, yeah, as far as she was concerned, she was dead. Was Tamao. So yeah, but yeah, it was a really, really rough bout, really. So yeah, but again, I just felt like there is no way that they're gonna have Papa Bear, I guess, kill or Tamao has no chance of recovery. I mean, she's gonna be pretty fucked up. No, don't get me wrong. I mean, she, like, her, what was it, right arm was even fried, so yeah, but, I mean, if this is a chance to save Tamao and take a better step forward, because, of course, things departed on a bit of a frosty note, and even Knuckle Duster was lamenting about the fact that instead of doing something, I barked like a dog and all of that. This has a chance to patch things up, to try and turn over a new leaf, really, so yeah, but yeah, I mean, he's so hell-bent on making sure that Tamao is back, so yeah. But it's, yeah, it is a really, really rough scenario, so yeah. But yeah, I also really did love the exploration as well, in terms of you know, going into that, like, there was a little moment where we were going in a little bit about the hive mind that was basically in control of Tamao, so yeah. But yeah, that obviously leading to Knuckle Duster removing the queen bee in a very, very gnarly fashion, so yeah. But again, whatever happens with Tamao, because I mean, there's got to be a chance for her to come back. She is quite kind of fucked up with her eye, with her arm, so yeah. but of course he had to make sure that she was dead, but also have a chance to come back. But I guess either way is just very unfortunate, because it's either she stays dead and that is their last interaction. Well, it's a double whammy actually. The double whammy in terms of that interaction. He beats the shit out of her, but of course it's trying to fend off this body snatcher and all of that. And then, of course, the last time that Knuckle Duster spoke to Tamo, not, of course, Queen Bee, there was arguments and all of that. So it's going to sting so much for Knuckle Duster if she's not able to come back. So, yeah, and there has to be a chance. So, I mean, it would suck if she ends up dying and all of that, because we didn't get, like, her coughing up or whatever, like, oh, Dad, did you save me, etc. So, yeah, I think they've left you on that suspense, but like I said, I do feel like she's coming back, so, yeah. But, yeah, I mean, we even saw, like, as if a little bit of, Tamao emerged as well, like she was like Ichiska was talking about as if that was Tamao projecting her feelings as well, so it was just really, really rough. So yeah, but yeah, it was just really, really rough stuff. So yeah. But yeah, I mean, it again, this surely has to have him on a bit of a path of redemption of sorts, I guess you could say. So yeah, but we'll just have to wait and see what does happen. As well as I'm assuming, that guy that we saw towards the end collecting the one that got away, season 2. We're wrapping things up, I imagine, with episode 13 and all of that, as well as probably teasing some things when it comes, like, we will be wrapping things up with this season, but we will be teasing things for season 2. So yeah, but yeah, it was a really, really intense. It was really intense stuff, that battle, because again, it's just a factor of is what is going to ultimately happen when it comes to saving Tama. Is she salvageable and all of that? And even seeing the return of Giran in terms of flashback form was just really, really great stuff as well. But yeah, and again, I know, like, we had the pop step stuff take place in the background, despite some things. Pop step really shone through as well, so of course you got to give her flowers. But yeah, I mean, obviously the Tamao or trying to reach Tamao again was the highlight, especially when you got to consider that one of the things that My Hero Academia does really, really well, including with the main show, obviously, is family debacles, because I mean the Todoroki family, they've really shone through, especially in the last few seasons, in terms of the dynamic amongst quite a few characters and all of that. I mean, even the siblings that don't get as much exposure as Todoroki, for example. I mean, like I said, the last few seasons they've really upped the ante. Obviously, with that family in question, there's always been a bit of a tense atmosphere. But again, as of last few seasons, they've really upped the ante. And that's one of it was one of the strongest elements of the main story of My Hero Academia, because of the fact that they did a really, really good job with the Todoroki family. So it's no surprise that it's a strong aspect in Vigilantes, something a bit more smaller, but it's still something that is a very emotional battle, really, for Knuckle Duster. So yeah. But yeah. Even like Knuckle, there might even be a little bit of a poetic aspect when it comes to Knuckle Duster as well. Like, in terms of restarting his own heart, like, well, again, I talked about like with Tamao and how things ended badly between her and Knuckle Duster the last time she saw him before, you know, the Queen took a new subject and all of that. It's a chance to start again, a new lease on life, right? So, yeah, you know, when there comes death, there comes life, etc., etc. So yeah, but it was just really, really great stuff. So yeah, and yeah, just to see how, you know, yeah, of course it's gonna be rough to deal with in terms of the punches and all of that. But he's gonna go all out to save his daughter. Literally, he will go all out, as we saw. So yeah. But yeah, it was just really, really great stuff. So yeah. Even just the flashbacks, like I said, him getting his shit from Giran. So yeah, especially since, of course, seeing him in, like, especially working with Twice as well, in the main series, it's great to see how, you know, he like, that's it though. In a sense, Giran kind of put a bit of a kerfuffle to All For, because considering we know that All For One's been in contact with Hachisuka, so yeah. But it's kind of funny how Giran has a bit of a responsibility in screwing over. Considering he helped Knuckle Duster out, he screwed over All For One. So yeah, but of course I don't think given the fact that I guess he's alive in the present and all of that, and he's, I guess, keeping in contact with well, Twice, as we know, yeah, he doesn't know shit. So, but of course, when it comes to the gizmos and all of that Knuckle Duster needed to save his daughter, Giran was there. So, despite cautions as well, but Knuckle Duster wasn't having any of it. So, yeah. I just worry though, because of course we know as well that there is so much strength, and Knuckle Duster goes down without, like, he doesn't go down, like, with complaints and all of that. He'll take hit after hit after hit, and he's just like bloody invincible. But of course there is this talk about you're increasing your painkillers. That shit's gonna kill you. I feel like that is foreshadowing to something. That was one of the instances that was on top of my mind when Giran mentioned, are you sure about this, bud? Because this shit's gonna fuck you up. So yeah. And there was no way that this fight between Hachisuka and Knuckle Duster, there was no way that this was going to be the be-all end-all when it comes to Knuckle Duster's story. But there could be something else in the works. So watch this space. Right, final episode! It's episode 13 of My Hero Academia Vigilantes. I'll talk some, by the way, I'll talk some bit and pieces about, you know, future My Hero content, because of course we've got the final season, but there is other stuff that I do want to talk about as well. So, I'll include that in my post, probably towards the end of the video itself. So, if you guys want some information, yeah. Anyways, episode 13, let's do it.
Watching the video again?
And looking at the fan mail.
Letters! Nice! One's from Samazu and Namimaru, right? I know you guys message a lot.
Of course.
Sure we do, but it's more official.
We keep up the ante, don't we? Jeez.
Stop right there! Konnichiwa, fine people of Narata.
God.
I am Captain Celebrity.
Get that mantis!
Let's go! Serve justice going forward. Is now okay?
Yeah.
For starters, I don't
no
like
way, he
you
brought him back to the crib.
Your whole teasing out villains you've got no chance of dealing with on your own bit.
I mean, I get what you
Want to be heroes would have a little more respect for pro work.
Oh my
Hey now.
god.
At least you found enough
At
time
least
in your
appreciate
busy
the
schedule
little
to come hang out
people.
in my apartment, right?
Look here, kiddo. Makoto's been working me like a dog every waking hour of my life, and
Good.
you've thrown my whole day.
Hold on.
I'm not here.
He says he's not.
You rat!
Get him! Get him, Koichi!
I will sue you!
Please! I
Get
can't
him,
afford
Bob!
anymore.
Hard to say. If Master were here, I'd bet he'd have a better idea.
Yeah.
Maybe I should think about carrying some kind of weapon. Just in case.
Stun
For
gun.
self-defense.
I don't know. Call the heroes for them if they need it.
Yeah.
Like Noses
Know
Place
your
guy would
limits,
do.
I guess. Nose please, guy.
That does kind of make sense.
I know.
You're facing a new type of villain.
At an extreme concentration. Far more than he should have been able to survive.
So what now? They're using mega doses of trigger to permanently transform their bodies?
It's
No.
going back to the no
Our
moves.
theory is that it's the other way around.
From what we've seen, these instant villains can't stick to a plan.
No.
They just rampage mindlessly.
It's just
And the
more
new ones can't
damage,
even
more...
change back and hide when they're done.
Yeah.
They may be expensive to make, but in the end, they're big, flashy pawns.
Will lead once again into the future.
Is this a commercial?
The Naruhata section of the Capital Central Loop Highway is now fully restored. Beautiful. Freeze frame right there. Overlay.
It is. It's Vought all over again.
Perfect.
Fuck's sake.
And that's a wrap.
So demanding, Ingenium.
Not at all.
He's got an
international
ego.
hero. I would expect nothing less.
A professional and a lifesaver.
A lifesaver indeed.
Oh, shit.
No! What? That means I just lied to kids! Yeah, that's rough.
Don't worry, parents do it all the time. With Santa Claus.
But am I allowed to ask you which hero is gonna be here? No.
Hop step.
It's a secret. It's the special guest of the day! Naruhata's own!
The Cruller!
It's really hard. The
Daisuki.
Kind of pisses me off that you totally suck. Girls, we're sorry. It's fine.
Resist! I've waited for this. It's my turn.
You don't get to say that. You're not All Might.
This time, fall to your death!
Oof! It looks like those girls are gonna get their hero appearance after all.
Is that a flying villain? He took off with someone!
Oh shit! Where's some trash bags?
Maybe you do have your use, boy. You're the bait until I arrive.
God's sake!
This thing does it again! Hold on. Aren't those the things Master always wore in his hands?
Is he
left
throwing
his
in the
mask,
towel?
too. Think he forgot. There's only one conclusion to draw. He wants me to clean them off.
Yep.
They are pretty gross.
Yep.
Maybe he's throwing those ones out?
Getting new ones.
Got somewhere I need to be. Gonna leave the rest to you.
Sure, we'll be good from here.
I know you will.
This almost sounds like he is throwing in the towel.
Koichi. I brought the performance photos too.
Love how far
Videos are getting
Makoto and Pop have come.
Apparently, Marukane has people begging in the comments to put on more shows like this. Say the word. I'm so there.
Wow, that dynamic turned around.
Yeah, what I was just saying. She hated her guts once upon a time. Now it's like my hero.
My head. It hurts.
Tamao. Oi.
Where is my dad?
Here he is.
Why isn't Mom here?
Oh, shit.
Sorry, kid. Your timing couldn't be worse.
She died, didn't
Barely
she?
missed her.
Oh.
Still, it's okay, Tamao. Don't worry. I am here.
You there, Koichi? Open the door!
I'll leave Master's things here for when he's back.
How did you already miss the point of this board?
If.
The recycling schedule fits here too.
Oh my god. Get your own corkboard!
Is Knuckle
The time I spent with him wasn't that long. It had to only be a few months at most.
Yeah.
From that day on, the crawler had to fly solo. With no master
The
there to
apprentice
teach me how to
becomes
follow
the
the right
master,
path.
I guess?
In spite of our lives keep changing. Time only goes forward. And as one season ends, a new one begins.
The final season of My Hero Academia, folks. That's it. As one season ends, another one begins. One with more consequences than you can fathom, right? In terms of... See if there's any post-credit. I don't think there is. Yeah, I don't think there is. There isn't. Cool. But yeah. I mean, that's it though. Final season of My Hero Academia is going to be, like, colossal. As if, you know, Season 7 wasn't already colossal enough. As if Season 6 wasn't already colossal enough, right? So, yeah. But, we know there's a Season 2 as well of Vigilantes about to come around, so, yeah. I mean, that will help, won't it? Like, for anyone who misses the main show and whatnot. So, yeah. As I will. But I'm sure, you know, the final season of My Hero Academia is going to be incredible. So, I mean, these past couple of seasons have been that. But why are we talking about that? Let's do that in October time. Like I said, I'll talk a little bit more, like, at the end of the video, so if you don't care about my thoughts and all of that, just skip to the end of the video in terms of any kind of progression when it comes to My Hero Academia content, because I know there are a couple of movies. We'll talk about that later. But yeah, I had a feeling that the mom was gonna die. Yeah, and it's just really, really rough because of the fact that I mean, yeah, at least he got his kid back, did Knuckle Duster, but he did lose his wife. And, you know, that is a heartbreaking element itself because, I mean, yeah, it is a bittersweet moment. And, of course, it could have been worse. That's not the point, though. You know, husband, wife, go through a lot together, don't you? And, yeah, so... yeah, it was just really, really rough. And I do wonder if he will do, like, sporadic appearances with the main group. Because it does seem like he's retired. But, I mean, I guess that's understandable when you've got to make amends with Tama-o, so, and see her recover and all that jazz. And, yeah, so... yeah, it was just really, really great stuff to see how... yeah. I do kind of feel like Koichi's going to use Knuckles as Knuckles, yeah? As Makoto said. I do kind of hope so. It's kind of like passing on the torch in a sense, so yeah. As well as the fact that now it's his turn to... Yeah, it is his turn. You just think back to, you know, I think it was episode 11 of season 3 or something along those lines. Now it's your turn. It's literally that. For him to find his own journey. So yeah. But I do kind of hope that, he does find his own, like he not only finds his own path and all of that without any kind of guidance from your master, even though it was only a couple of months, but also he does get to hone those knuckles. So yeah, it would be kind of cool. But yeah, it was just really great to see how things ended and all of that. So I kind of expected you know, stories to exactly wrap up and all of that. So yeah, yeah, it was just really, really great stuff when it came to, you know, even seeing the Captain Celebrity kind of thing. I know he's a dick and all of that. So yeah, he tried to hide from Makoto. So yeah, but I do love the fact that, yeah, with his character and all of that, yeah, I mean, he's just someone who, I mean, is trying to rebuild his reputation after being a piece of shit, but he is rising to the occasion, I guess. So, yeah. Because that's it, though. He just appeared obnoxious, really unlikable at first. So, yeah. And, of course, we do get to learn a bit about him. He could still be a bit of a dick. But at least he is trying to change his outlook and all of that. He is giving it a go. So, yeah, because he could have regressed so much, or he could have abandoned Japan once the gig was up. So at least he's giving things a little bit of a chance. Yeah, he could be a bit of a dick as well, and obnoxious, but yeah. So yeah. And it's just so it is just so funny in terms of, you know, the voice acting as well, because again, I think it's the same one who does All Might, but you got someone so perfect in terms of All Might. He is so great, and of course the fans do think that when it comes to Captain Celebrity, as we've seen in Universe, but All Might is someone who is kind of flawless and all of that, who's perfect, who's just incredible. I wouldn't say that about Captain Celebrity. There's a bit of an obnoxious and arrogance to his nature, but again, at least he's still trying to turn over a new leaf, so it's all well and good. So yeah. But yeah, it was really great to go into this episode. I did love that union when it came to Knuckle Duster and Tamao, with him even saying "I'm here," which is great. I just love it though, because it's a nice callback from the first episode when you know, we had those three bullies and all of that. Well, one of them, of course, has kind of turned around, going into a Bakugo kind of direction, I guess you could say. Because remember, he started off as a really pretentious bully as well. But also, going back to that scene, I guess, you know, they were calling out for, like, you know, hoping that All Might or something like that was going to be here, was Koichi. And, you know, Knuckle Duster was like, no, I'm not him, but, you know, I can still beat the shit out of these little bastards, so yeah. And then we have him echo something that is All Might. I'm here. And that was a really emotional moment, so, yeah. So, I do feel like that might have been a little bit intentional. Like I said, going back to the parallel with his first appearance in this season, I think it was his first appearance. It was something along those lines, but it was the first time that that Pop and Koichi got to know about Knuckle Duster. And then you've got that last scene where he's just assuring Tamao that, you know, he's here. So, yeah. But, yeah. It was just really emotional, that moment. So it was a really nice moment, but one that really is moving. So yeah, but yeah, I really enjoyed this. I really enjoyed My Hero Academia Vigilantes. Of course, there's season 2 to look forward to. Like I said, there is the prospect that Koichi uses those knuckles as a, you know, passing on the torch and all of that. So yeah. But yeah, it was just really great. Even, you know, talking about the consequences of the trigger that Tsukiyuki mentioned in regards to how, you know, permanent, how some things it is an a really extreme way of morphing, wasn't it, in terms of, or an extreme way of overdosing, morphing them to the point where it seems like they might stay like that forever. So it's really messed up. But I guess that does become a little bit of a metaphor as well, like in terms of drug use and all of that, because of course that can have some very permanent physical changes, can't it, in terms of if you've been hooked to a certain substance for so long, then it can really mess you up physically. So yeah, of course, yeah, it's just it is just really, really messed up. So yeah, but yeah, it was just really, really good to go into this episode and wrap things up. It didn't need to be big. We kind of had that big bit with the last episode and all of that, and of course even Koichi has teased about things are just stepping up in the world and all of that, which they will, because A, you're gonna go from season 1 to season 2, and I imagine you up the ante. B, well, we know there's a League of Villains in a few years' time, so yeah. So I do like that though, because I don't know where. Like, obviously, you just don't know where, unless I guess manga readers know. But this is what I was, kind of wondering in terms of the My Hero Academia main story and all of that. Where are these characters? And it is so funny that you've got Captain Celebrity essentially telling Koichi to know his limits. I guess to stay in your lane in a sense. And you've got all of this shit happening, so yeah. Bearing in mind that all of the teachers and all of that are nearby, so it's not like they are like on another continent in the world and all of that. I know Captain Celebrity was Captain America, but these heroes that we are familiar with, they are close by. So I do wonder what has happened in the present and all of that, because there have been some, villains, some small scale villains that I feel like Koichi could, take out and all of that. We kind of have a feeling what might happen to Knuckle Duster, though, like I said, the painkiller comment might come back to bite him in the arse later, so yeah. But, yeah. Now, before I do go, obviously, I will be reacting to the final season of My Hero Academia, which I'm not ready for, and I will be doing them like I have done in my previous videos when it comes to My Hero Academia content, where I will not, I'll wait maybe until 2 episodes have released in terms of the English dub, for me to react to them. Maybe 2, maybe 3. I'm still not decided, because it's the final season. I kind of don't want to wait for 3 episodes, because sometimes I have done 3 episodes in the past, so I might do 2 episodes, 2 by 2 by 2. Like I said, I don't want to wait when this is the final season and all of that, so yeah. We'll see, because, again, when it comes to copyright and all of that, I'm not sure. I'm yet to edit the first episode for YouTube for Vigilantes, so we'll see how that goes. Although, if you're watching this, it probably went well. It went down well, because my other My Hero Academia reactions from Season 5 have really not been affected. I think there have been a couple that have been affected, but I'm still yet to sort that out, aren't I? So I'll try to get around that at some point. But the reason why I mentioned copyright as well is because I've been trying to upload one of the movies onto YouTube, and every chance I get, it fails. They will block my video. I will dispute it. They will reject the block, because what is fair use in 2025, right? So I'll keep applying the year and all of that every year, because they'll never learn, and they refuse to learn. So yeah, but I'm hoping to, if I can't get it onto the YouTube servers and all of that, what I might do is upload the, I guess, YouTube version. This is important, the air quotes and all of that, but I might upload the YouTube version on Patreon, but I know people are thinking, what, I've got to pay for that as well as the full reaction that's on there? So yeah, no, I think there's a free option on Patreon, because there are many people who are subscribed to the free option who might upgrade later down the line. So, which of course would mean them paying. But I might do that, and, put out a little video saying, hey, so my reactions here and all of that. So yeah, I don't know if you need an account when it comes to watching stuff if you publish it on free on Patreon. So yeah, but again, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it, because I do want to, you know, next week I'm actually reacting to the final movie as of recording. I will be reacting to the final movie so far, because I don't know if they're going to be making more beyond the final season. I kind of hope so. Like, what goes beyond plus ultra? No, what goes beyond the final season? So yeah, time skip and all of that. So yeah, because I don't think there are any mangas that the movies follow specifically. So it would be nice if they deviated away from the manga and, hey, here's the future. No adaptations or whatever. This is our own interpretation of things. So yeah. But yeah, I do want to, you know, get everything up before, I guess, the first couple of episodes of the dub of My Hero Academia's final season. Yeah, I want to get them all out there. So yeah, so we'll just wait and see. But of course, watch my spaces and whatnot in terms of my Blue Sky, my community feed on the YouTube channel. Yeah, there will be some kind of announcements in terms of, hey, this is happening. Hey, this is happening. So yeah, but yeah, I'll as always try my best when it comes to getting stuff uploaded when it comes to My Hero Academia, because of course anime can be tricky. So we'll wait and see what does happen. But of course, like I said, plan is edit my movie reactions to the second, third, and fourth movie, which again I'm yet to record, but I will do. Yeah, upload them onto YouTube and whatnot. Of course, for 2 and 3, and I guess hopefully by the time this hits YouTube, the final movie should be available on Patreon in terms of, you know, full-length reactions. But yeah, the YouTube version, get them uploaded. Of course, get this edited and uploaded, and then because I know it will take a couple of weeks, so probably by November time, I will be starting the final season of My Hero Academia. So yeah, but that's just my you know, mentions in terms of future content and whatnot. So yeah, but and then of course Vigilante season 2, but that will be 2026, won't it? So yeah, but yeah, I will see you guys next time. This was a blast, and I really enjoyed going through this. So awesome stuff. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I'll see you guys next time. Toodles!